Morning! How's everybody doing today? I know my model looks a little bit bigger on this today, and I might actually scroll that down just a tad. There you go, perfect. Alright, so, morning everyone. Today, I kind of figured do some role quests. There's going to be one set missing. I don't know where I'm at in those actually. Oh, okay. So I'm halfway through the melee quest line. So we'll probably start with those a little bit. But I wanted to start and get all the role quests done and then do the follow-up role quest to have that unlocked. And then the Arkosodera, once reset happens at 11, I've already grabbed all the quests, we'll do them in a little bit. I should be completing the Arkosodera tribe quest. So we're gonna do both of those things today, get some roulettes done. Maybe some chill crafting, because I do need to farm stuff for melds. But yeah. So, yeah, I've been chilling in here. I never noticed that tapestry, it's so cool looking. Yeah. Alright, let's grab the tank quest line. This is... I think it's this one, right? Yeah. So, looks like we're gonna have Con Senna as part of the quest line, which is kind of eh. I'm actually not a huge fan of her as a character. Mostly because the same thing with Menphilia. Apparently she had a lot of development in 1.0, and when they wrote all the characters in here, they didn't bother giving you like a side quest or anything to kind of give you that character development. And so it kind of made those characters fall flat. Mostly because I think they assumed that only really people who had stuck with the original would actually be here playing the game at the beginning. And so there's a lot of things they just didn't talk about because it was in 1.0 and I guess either they didn't have the time or effort or something to put in. Anyways, so curious to see if maybe this actually will touch on those things. Because the post, they did do one to fix like Menphilia's thing where you gave a lot of background on her. But this right here, maybe this will give some development on her. Alright, so let's get started. Wait, this is 85? Did I start this quest line? Oh shit, well, I may have to actually New Game Plus this. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, the Gridanian No, wait, no, wait. That's right. All of these start at 85, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. I forgot these started at 85, not at like 80 or something. Woo! Alright, y'all aren't gonna miss anything then. I completely blanked out on that. Alright, let's start. The Gridanian delegate is in urgent need of a stout defender to help combat a new threat to his homeland. Oh, let me move this up a little bit. There you go, closer to face. I've come on behalf of the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. The small folk cower in their homes for fear of an unprecedented threat to the Twelveswood. A blasphemy. Oh, 1 second, I need to check a text. Fantastic. I do actually have work on Friday. Cool. That's what that text was. I've been stuck at home because of the hurricane. Not that it's really hit here yet. And to be honest, I don't think it'll hit very hard when it gets here. Oh, there's not even a wrapper on this. Okay. It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before turning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a means to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the woman we seek. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm's what I do, you know? I will take that as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success. I am so happy I didn't miss any of these quests. I was like stressing for a hardcore minute there. Really curious as to what they're doing with Kane Senna though. Now, full disclaimer, for the melee questline, I actually did that on an alt before. I really like that one. I also did the healer one on that one. I really like that one too. Like, from what I've heard from everyone who's done them, they've all really liked the role quests. This is, I think, the only one I haven't seen anything of, which is why I wanted to start with it. Our liaison in Radzat Han sent word of your arrival, but I can still scarcely believe our luck. Are you truly here to help us bring this wicked blasphemy to heel? Yeah, sure, bro, whatever. Then there's hope for us yet. I shall fetch the Elder Seer at once. She is leading the hunt, and I'm certain she'll be most eager to see you. If you're wondering why I have absolute virtue behind me, it's because fuck it, why not? I'll probably swap them out for my usual butterfly soon. Hello! Full glad am I to welcome you in good health and good spirits, Lillian. On behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you for rising to our defense yet again. I'm not even trying to mimic your voice. I don't have a quiet, elegant voice. Sorry, girl. You'll forgive me for eschewing further formalities, as time is of the essence. I shall share with you what little we know of this elusive scourge. Following the events in Thavnair, we received a report that an unidentified man had fallen into fits on the road before transforming into a beast most foul, a blasphemy we soon determined. Glepnir? Ooh. You know, that's a series of anime I should watch at some point. Sorry, it just made me think about it. Eyewitnesses to subsequent attacks spoke of patterns on its skin reminiscent of heavy chains, and thus we have named it Glepnir for the creature of legend. It emerges from the bush without warning, bringing destruction and tragedy to those unfortunate enough to be near. Ere we can respond, it retreats into hiding, leaving no trace for us to follow. The elementals cry out for us to rid the forest of this wicked presence. Yet even if we tracked it to its lair, I fear besting the beast would be no simple matter. The wounds of Glepnir's victims are tainted by corruption. We can but conclude that the fiend's fangs, claws, and horns are all imbued with a powerful poison. This guy has some pretty eyes. The smallest scratch sends the afflicted into fits, and death soon follows. Mayhap you know of the creeping death? The effects of Glepnir's vile poison bear more than a passing similarity to the symptoms of that deadly plague. It swept through the Twelfwood many years ago. The sick found their skin covered in chain-like patterns and spent their final moments in excruciating pain. 'Twas long before I came to Gridania, but people still speak of it with dread. Is it true that the disease spared not a single cure? Very nearly, yes. Before the remainder were taken, we were able to devise a cure from the Glimshroom. Slow though it was, the scars of this tragedy could then begin to heal. Glepnir threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Yet despite the similarities between the blasphemy's corruption and the creeping death's marks, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related, if at all. Maybe they were a victim of it? Or maybe their family members were a victim of it? Would make sense. Both Conjury and White Magic have failed to abate the poison's spread. To confront Glepnir now would place our soldiers at risk of grievous injury. Forgive me, Elder Seedseer, but this appears to be urgent. Oh? What? Again? Oh, another attack, I'm guessing. Glepnir is struck once more, in the North Shroud. The Whalers came too late to see the beast themselves, but the man it attacked yet lives. They are bringing him to Fogward Float as we speak. Then we must meet them there. Will you accompany us, Lillian? Aethelmayer should be able to apprise us of the details upon our arrival. Okay. Let me see something. Oh, wait. Right, teleport. Elder Seedseer, you honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way. Given the dire circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where's the wounded man? Outside the bombing cork, being attended to by one of our hearers. He's a capable healer, but I worry this is beyond his abilities. I shall do all in my power to aid him. I in turn may need of assistance as well. I pray that you stay close, both of you. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go. You're getting in my way. If you're wondering what this is the finished Heavensward relic. Look at those big flaming blades. If they did something like this, but did it closer to Ragnarok for this expansion, I'd be, like, over the moon. I need to get the Ragnarok relic at some point, but... are they up here? Nope. Okay. Whee! It must be over here. Damn, bro. You look like you are in pain. That he survived his encounter with Glepnir speaks to his fortitude. I know not if he can be saved, but if we can at least delay his suffering, we must. He clings to life, albeit barely. We must try to ease his pain. He's a hardy soul, but I'm utterly at a loss. While I managed to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I removed his clothes for treatment, I recognized the chains. If this is indeed the creeping death, do not lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. We may have need of your talents again ere long. Chicos, man! Chicos! A bloody swarm of them! That came from the east gate. Chicos are known as carriers of the creeping death. The villagers are on edge. If they think the vile can harbingers of another plague, they may panic. Pray see to the Chicos. I shall remain here with the victim. Yeah. Alright, let's go kill these Chicos. Is it raining there? Where I'm at, yeah, it's off and on raining. The actual, like, storm is supposed to hit tomorrow, but considering it's been stalling over the Atlantic, it might not actually hit us. What was that? Oh, yeah, because, you're probably hearing the water here. Because I'm in Fallgourd Float, so you've got all this water, and I think there's like a waterfall or something around here. Here, let me see. It's called Fallgourd Float, so there's probably a waterfall. Yeah, see? There's a couple of waterfalls here. I can actually fly up here now. Oh yeah, because this is where, that is. Yeah, that's what you were hearing. Whoa. That was ringing heart your place because I thought your mic is catching it. No, it was the game. No, so far it doesn't. Well, let me double check, but. I think, most of the storm is past us now. You're gonna hear, like, you might hear text, though, because I have to keep my alarm on in case, or my phone on in case, someone from work calls. Okay, so they're still keeping a blood watch through Thursday night. Trying to see where the tracker is right now, but it's supposed to hit tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, alright. Where was I? They were near Alder Springs, a whole swarm of them, like an army getting ready for war, bringing the creeping death like as not. Folks have been dropping dead with no rhyme or reason. I'm not about to join them, no sir. Came running back as fast as my legs could carry me. Were you bitten? I will show you to a hearer, if so. Not a single hole that doesn't belong, you can be sure. You'd best do something about that swarm, though. Would that we could. Oh, wait. Whoops. Would that we could, but keeping the gate manned is our priority, and we have not the numbers to spare for a hunting party. By the time whale and reinforcements arrive, it may be too late. We'll deal with the Chicos. The one who culls the greater number owes the other a flagon of ale. I commend your bravery. Godspeed, and don't get bitten. Alright. First of all, you challenging the warrior of light to a contest, you gonna get your ass whooped. Where are these guys? Oh. Here we go. No, hey, buddy. They must be doing more construction work on the apartment next door. I just hear little, like, boom noises every so often. 12 be praised! And you! I've come bearing a cure for the creeping death, but it's of little use against actual death. Aye, that's why I've come. I heard tell of a man suffering from uncommon pains at Thalgord Float. Sensed an opportunity for philanthropy, and a touch of profit, I'll admit. But if what you say is true, his condition demands a much swifter pair of feet than mine. Could you bring the medicine to him in my stead? No need for payment this time, of course. You saved my life, and one good turn reserves another. I only hope the cure works as well as purported. As for me, I'll be on my way, and give any vilekin I spy a wide berth. Oh. How kind of you. Also, I love this little Silky. Look how cute he is with his little face. I just question how the hell I'm holding on, because I'm not gripping onto any fur and there's no, like... Maybe it's magic? You've brought medicine? What luck, we must administer it straight away. The tail end is the life source. Makes sense, makes sense. To think that the mere mention of Chigos could spark such panic. The creeping death will cast a long shadow over these lands. Thank you for culling the Chigos. Alas, our patient's condition is yet to improve, and it's all we can do to keep him from succumbing to the poison. Oh, wait. No. I know this medicine. It was once used to treat the creeping death. Given its symptoms, it may well prove effective here as well. It works on the body quite quickly, as I recall. Oh, Hold on just a while longer, my friend. The medicine will soon relieve your pain. I don't... It hurts. It hurts. Why? Oh. The man's shrieks die in his throat as his body is racked by violent convulsions. He then falls still and quiet as if his breath was snatched from his chest. Oh, he's dead. Well, Glimpse Room doesn't work apparently. 12 have mercy. At the very least, his suffering is over. Had we been quicker to deliver the medicine, would he have lived? Nay, I think not. Imagine using Phoenix Downs. Yeah, imagine. I couldn't. Couldn't be me. Uses Resurrection. Oh yeah, bio. You should see my White Mage Resurrection macro. It's fantastic. It's probably one of my most... It's very passive-aggressive. Actually, no, it's straight-up aggressive. It's not even passive-aggressive. Nay, I think not. He was doomed from the moment the poison enters blood. as will others if we don't soon gain an understanding of our foe. Let this tragedy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. No, that's not mine. Mine is, I am the white mage, I speak for the trees, die again and I break your fucking knees. Let this tragedy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. Though the effects of Glepnir's corruption resemble the creeping death, 'tis clear the two share little else in common. The poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease. Too deadly is it to be borne by creatures so fragile as Chigos or any other besides. Then that is one less possibility the people need fear. 'Tis a shame a life was lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not. Nothing passive about that. No, it's straight up aggressive. I think my scholar one is like, I hereby prescribe, something like, prescription involved. Like, I did like something doctor-like with it. I don't even remember it, to be honest. I rarely play scholar. Astros is literally just a Monster Reborn reference. Spread word, but do so with delicacy. In these troubled times, fear and despair can drive even the goodliest of souls to desperate ends. Glepnir is the only blasphemy known to us in Gridania, for now. We must do our utmost to stop him from sowing further discord. Oh, 1 second. Alright, yeah. They're just confirming we're going back to work on Friday. Understood, Elder Seedseer. I'll give this man a proper burial before sharing what we've discovered. I wonder if the poison attacks the soul. Ascertaining Glepnir's whereabouts is still a primary concern. Let us return to the Adder's Nest, for information shall be our most reliable weapon in the days ahead. And there's no better place to acquire it. In other words, she just said, I need to go back to Gridania. Let's go. I'm pretty sure he was in too much pain to be smiling upon death, but alright. This looks kind of interesting. So I've got some kind of disease that's being recreated by a blasphemy. Oh, wait, that's right. It's just this way. I wonder what's causing it. Like, maybe they were subjected to the creeping death, or maybe their family members was. If it was many years ago, they may not have been alive back then. Glepnir has been sighted in various locales, and though we are reviewing every report, we suspect most are erroneous. Fear is a way of making one jump at shadows. It will take some time before we've determined which reports merit a more involved investigation. Until then, I ask that you remain vigilant and keep your eyes peeled for any signs of the blasphemy. Oh, 1 second. To give voice. The keeper of the entwined serpents is eager to resume the hunt. We have followed up on every report concerning Glepnir, even those that beggared belief. The most promising suggests the blasphemy is currently stalking the South Shroud. Oh. Okay. We are to proceed there at once, for there is no telling when it might strike again. The Elder Seedseer is already en route to Roots Lake. Let us not keep her waiting. How irresponsible are you guys to leave her hanging by herself in the middle of the frickin' woods? Isn't your job to keep her safe as bodyguards? Alright. Where are we going? Roots Lake. Was that... Okay, Camp Tranquil. Hi, Mr. Old Company of the Heroes guy. Yeah. Our buddy. Where is he? There he is. You are a wise woman commander. Uh-oh! Okay, so I may have actually gotten that far. Okay. Okay, so I got a little bit further in this quest. I just didn't turn it in. There's... to summarize where we're currently at, we're looking for a blasphemy on the melee part, but I believe the Company of Heroes is temporarily rebanded together, and I'm in charge of them as their commander, so that's why they're calling me that. Which is actually cool, because I liked the idea of getting to know them without it being a giant fucking goose chase. No sign of the beast yet, thankfully. A single glimpse of Glepnir might send the people running, and we'd be hard-pressed to restore order. Greetings, Lillian. As luck would have it, my sister Raya-O frequents Camp Tranquil. We would do well to meet with her first, for she may have knowledge of this threat that can aid in our search. Oh, hey. Yeah, we haven't seen Raya in forever. I think because I've leveled White Mage, they should do like a short little acknowledgement of that, right? It has been too long, Raya-O. Kane, I was afraid this situation might force your arrival. Would that this reunion was over more joyous circumstances. It is heartening to see her joined by the bearer of Atoa's will. So for those of you who haven't done the White Mage questline, basically the whole premise of you getting the White Mage stone is that long ago there was a great tree that became possessed by the protected by the soul of a white mage called Atoa, and you go to kind of be their bodyguard originally, as they do a yearly or ever so often like ritual to calm the trees, to quell the elementals of the forest, and you end up helping them out, and the job stone falls down and to you. And so you become known as the bearer of Atoa's will, because normally white mages are only Pajali. You're technically an exception due to being chosen by the spirit of one of the most powerful white mages in existence, kind of deal. So yeah, they did acknowledge that. That's cool. Usually there's like sometimes very subtle, hey, I've met you before, I know you from so-and-so. And I've been good about keeping this character with all jobs capped by the end of an expansion. Endwalker was actually the first time that I've not been capped towards the beginning of an expansion. And in fact, it's also the first one that I didn't have 2 jobs cap leveled. And that was Gunbreaker and Paladin, maybe? Might have been Dark Knight. I'm not really good at Dark Knight, to be honest. I always forget to save enough mana for TBN. And to use TBN more often. Yeah? Now that's a skill issue? Oh, absolutely. Like, I am well aware of my skill issues with Dark Knight, which is why I don't play it. Warrior, on the other hand, I know enough that I could probably jump into a Savage with it if I wanted to. But I much prefer playing DPS rather than tank. Or healer if I feel like I really kind of want a challenge. War is too easy. It is. I mean, I'm actually fairly decent with Paladin as well. I think my main issues with, like, Gunbreaker is I feel like Gunbreaker's a little too busy for my taste. Like... And there's also way too much I'm trying to have to cram into a single burst window. You know? Or into burst windows. Which makes it harder to weave in your mitigations. Warrior's kind of brain dead. Hence why I'm decent at it. I tend to pick jobs if I'm going into something for the first time that I know I don't need to focus on, because that way I can focus exclusively on mechanics. I am not by any means a hardcore raider. I'm probably squarely midcore, if I had to, like, put my skill level down. And I'm also one that I play a job until I master it, and then I pick up a new job to play in endgame content. I don't play multiples at the same time. Like, I know Dancer enough that I could probably pick up another job. Like, I had to relearn it a little bit, because they messed with the opener a little, but... yeah. And then, I'll have to look at Warrior's new opener, see if anything's changed. By the way, do you think I can pick up the gear later? Got a friend on EU that also wants to... yeah. Yeah, I'll get it to you. What time do you need it? So I know. Okay. Unfortunately, Gleipnir's poison cannot be cured by any healing force known to us, as I'm sure you've already learned. Nevertheless, I have faith that together we will find a way to defeat it. Every moment is crucial, so let us dispense with further pleasantries. Have you received word of Gleipnir's whereabouts? I have. It recently ambushed a poor traveler who succumbed to his wounds soon thereafter. A tragic and increasingly common tale. No others in Camp Tranquil have come to harm, but some claim they feel a presence in the distant trees, staring at them with a malicious intensity. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the safety of the camp. While its victims exhibit symptoms reminiscent of the creeping death, Gleipnir's corruption seems to only affect those who have been assaulted by the blasphemy itself. We have yet to confirm a single instance of it spreading from one individual to another. That's somewhat reassuring, but it will provide little comfort to the people here, I think. A few hours from now, after the maintenance is done, Nodders. What maintenance? Are they doing maintenance today? Oh, they are. Oh, okay, so they're doing some hot fixes. Alright, and then we should have the Moon Fair coming up, so that'll be tomorrow's stream. Oh yeah! I could finally do a climb to the top. I never bother with it. If Gleipnir comes, any defense we mount will come at a great cost. Those who fall wounded will invariably die. Oh, by the way, how far have you gotten through M1S this week? Just out of curiosity. I'm at a loss, and the people under my care can see it. They grow tense and bicker among themselves. Some even accuse me of standing idly by while this monster roams free, as if I'm not doing all that I can. I apologize. Would that I come to you sooner. Would that there was more I could offer you. Not every burden is yours to bear, Kane. Shouldn't we be calling her Kane Senna? Like, full name? Oh well. She is right. It is the duty of all Seedseers to face this threat, and so we should do so together. With the aid of the Elemental as well. PF says Mouser 2 Prague or Clones Prague party doesn't get their quad cross 1. Her name is Carne Asada. Yo. If there's a restaurant that's not closed, I kind of want some carne asada today. Like, that's a good idea. Although, actually, it's kind of disappointing because I used to live in Texas for a couple of years, and since then, no Mexican food comes even close to, like, the level of good food in Texas. Especially Day 5 and still no M1 Escalator. Oof. Man. When my FC group gets their clear for the week, if you don't mind that your week 1 is a book, I might talk to them about helping you out. Because, because right now, they actually don't have, like, a full setup static. It's just kind of like grabbing people from the FC. But they might be willing to help a friend of a friend. I make no promises, mind you. But let me talk to them. Because they've cleared, so they know the mechanics, and it would just be teaching you the fight. If you're alright with that, mind you. Again, I make no promises, but if I can get a group together, I'll see about it. Under different circumstances, I would agree, but their strength has waned since the calamity, and I am reluctant to impose upon them. Indeed, when I opened my thoughts to the elementals, I shuddered to hear their distress. Once we have laid low the blasphemy, the elementals will be at peace. Well then, how do you propose we go about that? First, allow me to speak with the people here and assure them that all will be well, that Gridania's resolve to weather the storm remains steadfast. No road is closed to those true of heart. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you'd begin with the earnest and heartfelt appeal. For my part, I shall reach out to Arun. Perhaps together we can find a way to offer similar comfort to the elementals. I have no doubt we will require their assistance in the days ahead. Thank you, sister. May the 12 watch over and keep you both. No need to. I don't want to be carried and I don't care about